Minnesota Judge Nancy Brazel just sentenced Somali Feed Our Future fraudster Zamzam Jama, who stole $5.6 million, to only 6 months in prison. Yeah, that's what they get for attempting to destroy the fucking country. Just 6 months. Give me a fucking break. Try 20. Try life. I'm not opposed to capital punishment for these types of fucks.
Ms. Jama, do you have any comment?
Judge Nancy Brazel said that Zamzam Jama was one of the least culpable defendants, and she doesn't think that she'll see Jama back in federal court for another crime.
Ms. Jama, do you have any comment?
Yeah, she's probably going to get another position when she gets out, too. Probably also has a GoFundMe. This is a beach somewhere. Where is it? Modern England.
Allah Akbar! Hey, yo, move your fucking head, man. Yo, what the fuck, man? Oh, yo, you're not gonna fucking die, fam.
Yeah, where's the police? Where's the police to stop these morons? Why is nobody doing anything? I wonder why the regular citizens aren't doing anything. Probably because they'll get arrested for being racist. But these people are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. What is this? I have not seen anybody talking about what's going on in Canada right now. This man was pulled over and told by police that he had to come with them because a psychiatrist labeled him certifiable. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Dr. Emery. He's a resident psychiatrist,
Yeah.
Senior resident. He's on a rotation with the CAR 87. We're part of a program that includes Vancouver Coastal Health and the Vancouver Police. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is we go to people when there's different reasons that come up. Every case is a little different, and we go to people to see them where they are, especially if there's been issues with trying to find them and talk to them. So in your case, I think you were certified under the Mental Health Act just, I don't know how long ago, but like maybe 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Were you aware of that? Dr. Taylor saw you in a cafe. She didn't certify you. I think you filmed part of it. And then she spoke with your family.
What the fuck?
Got some more information, and
Okay.
you know, you're gonna have to turn that
So
off.
just one sec.
Yeah.
What the officer just told me is that you and I can set up a meeting and we can chat then. So why don't we do that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not turning the camera off. I have a legal right to keep the camera on. If you don't want to make the appointment now, we can do it at another time. But that's what the officer just asked that we do. So why don't we do that?
So I'm going to certify you under the Mental Health Act. We're going to bring you to a hospital, do testing on you, and
We certified that you have a mental illness and we're just going to grab you up off the streets. Does this guy seem mentally ill to you?
you're going to talk to a psychiatrist in a controlled environment, because we don't believe that you're going to attend an appointment. You've been.
I won't attend. I've never been given a chance to attend an appointment.
So he's certified. He's certified.
I've never been given a chance to attend an appointment.
Okay.
What is going on? I was never given a psych eval or nothing. He just looked at me and said, "You're certified."
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why, but it's up to the doctor. So if you.
But no, he didn't even give me an eval. He just looked at me and said, "I'm certified, man."
I get that.
Please consider what you're doing, and please think about.
So doctors can have you arrested now? Guys like this guy. But Muslims and Indians are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. And black people. It's crazy.
But the fact that I'm more than happy to come in for an appointment. I'm happy to go through and do everything properly. Okay, I've been completely compliant with everything.
Yes, you've been really good with me, Nicholas. But listen, that's his call, and unfortunately, we can't
But
go
he
back on that.
hasn't talked to me.
Get checked out by a doctor.
You're interacting with me at a very regular.
That's insane. And we're the Nazis. Okay. And since the government's letting all of this happen, since the police aren't doing anything, people have started taking matters into their own hands, which it's going to get worse. People are actually going to start defending themselves against these criminal freaks. These pedophile, violent pieces of shit.
Don't make me go medieval on your
ass. Are not going to be allowed in our country if the government is not going to do anything about it. We're just not going to let them in our areas. And you know what's going to happen? The government will come in and they will tear everything down. But you'll be allowed to have CHOP, Chaz. They'll let people barricade against ICE. I guarantee you this isn't going to be allowed to keep going.
There's been a shooting almost every night in the last couple of weeks.
It's terrifying to live here, and it's even more terrifying that the city is absolutely doing nothing to protect the citizens in this neighborhood.
Which is why they're taking matters into their own hands. They put up these makeshift barriers.
It was a game changer. It made it feel much more safe there.
Until they stop
There's
working.
been a shooting almost every
What they'll do is they'll notice that you're doing this, and they'll start finding ways to make it a point to destroy your shit. Oh, you're gonna keep us out? We're gonna go in and set the whole fucking place on fire. That's what these violent freaks fucking do. They see it as a challenge. Well, I think you should meet them where they lie. Go pick them up in their sleep. Don't allow it to get to this point.
Moments before a deadly crash Monday morning, police say Jerica Wright is seen here, making a U-turn in her silver Audi from West Broad Street onto the on-ramp, going the wrong direction on I-270. The car goes a short distance towards oncoming traffic before turning around. Minutes later, and about 4 miles down the road, her car crosses over the shoulder and smashes into the back of two vehicles pulled over on the side of the road. Investigators say Wright hit and killed Jody Tackett and injured another man who was changing a tire on the minivan, stopped in the left shoulder. A woman matching Wright's description can be seen walking across the exit ramp towards the Georgeville Square shopping plaza. It's not her first fatal crash. In July 2020, Wright hit and killed a pedestrian, all while driving with a suspended license. However, these documents say the pedestrian was responsible for their death. According to the crash report I obtained from ODOT for Monday's crash, Wright said to have been driving under the influence.
And I bet she's out. I bet she's out.
I just think we need to make it clear that there can be no comparison between the Black Lives Matter movement and what we saw on January 6th. So I just want to make that clear.
You're right. There is no comparison because they literally set entire cities on fire.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
Limited destruction of property and violence during the uprising.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not generally speaking unruly, but fires have been started.
Oh boy, oh boy.
They just threw something on fire, Chris, a firecracker.
No one should be destructing.
Dude, these fucks in the media that just keep lying, they need to be arrested too. That is the only way we're gonna fix this shit. If we don't start arresting people, oh, but it's free speech.
How would you like to suck my balls?
They use that to their advantage. They weaponize it so they can lie to people and cause the destruction of our culture. I don't give a fuck about free speech anymore. They have completely shit all over it. Non-Muslim, no entry. Only Muslim. Coming to a Western civilization near you.
I'm a man and a Muslim.
You see that? Non-Muslims go that way. Muslims only go this way. This is in Saudi Arabia. By the way, we're friends with Saudi Arabia. Friends.